History is filled with mysteries, but some objects carry stories so dark, so unsettling, that they seem to defy all logic and scientific explanation. Today, we're delving into the shadows to uncover 10 of the most terrifying cursed artifacts known to mankind. Are you ready? Let's begin. Our journey starts with the infamous Hope Diamond. This stunning 45-carat blue diamond is as beautiful as it is deadly. Legend says it was stolen from the eye of a Hindu idol, and since then, it has brought madness, tragedy, and death to nearly everyone who has owned it. From Marie Antoinette to heiress Evelyn Walsh McLean, whose family suffered immense loss after acquiring it, the diamond's trail is littered with misfortune. Scientists say it's just a rock, but history tells a much darker story. Next, we have Robert the Doll. Don't let the innocent sailor suit fool you. This doll, once owned by a boy named Robert Eugene Otto, is said to be possessed by a malevolent spirit. Visitors to its museum home in Key West claim Robert moves on his own, changes his expression, and even giggles. It's said you must ask his permission before taking a photo. If you don't, a curse of bad luck will follow you. People from all over the world send letters of apology to Robert, begging him to lift the hex. Let's travel to ancient Egypt with King Tut's tomb. When Howard Carter and his team opened the pharaoh's final resting place in 1922, they unleashed what the press dubbed the Curse of the Pharaohs. Within a decade, several people connected to the excavation died under mysterious circumstances, including Lord Carnarvon, the expedition's financier, who died from an infected mosquito bite. Coincidence? Maybe, but the inscription supposedly found at the tomb's entrance read, "Death shall come on. Swift wings to him who disturbs the peace of the king." Now for something a little more modern, the Dybbuk box. This old wine cabinet was purchased on eBay by a man named Kevin Mannis. He soon discovered it wasn't just a piece of furniture. It was said to contain a Dybbuk, a restless, malicious spirit from Jewish folklore. Owners of the box have reported terrifying nightmares, strange smells of jasmine and cat urine, and even physical ailments. It became so feared that it inspired a Hollywood horror movie. Even paranormal investigators who have studied it warn people to stay far away. Have you heard of the Women from Lem statue? Nicknamed the Goddess of Death, this limestone figure from 3500 BC has a chilling reputation. Its first owner, Lord Elfon, and his entire family died within 6 years of acquiring it. The next two owners met similarly grim fates. The last private owner, Sir Alan Biverbrooke, died along with his wife and two daughters, terrified. His surviving sons donated it to the Royal Scottish Museum in Edinburgh, where, shortly after, the chief curator who handled it also died. Let's talk about the Crying Boy paintings. In the 1980s, a series of fires swept across England. Firefighters noticed a bizarre pattern. In dozens of burned-down homes, everything would be reduced to ash, except for one thing: a mass-produced print of a sad, crying boy. The paintings were always found completely untouched by the flames. The legend grew that the paintings themselves were cursed, either carrying the spirit of an orphan boy or simply being a magnet for disaster. People became so scared they started holding mass bonfires to destroy them. Next up is the Busby's Stoop Chair, also known as the Dead Man's Chair. In 1702, a man named Thomas Busby was executed for murder. His last words were a curse upon his favorite chair in his local pub. Anyone who dared to sit in it would meet a sudden, violent end. For centuries, the legend was tested, and the body count grew. During World War II, airmen who sat in the chair reportedly never returned from their missions. The death toll became so high that in 1972, the pub owner donated the chair to a museum, where it now hangs high on a wall, safely out of sitting range. Our eighth artifact is the Iceman. This isn't just one object, but the incredibly well-preserved mummy of a man who lived over 5,000 years ago. Discovered in the Alps in 1991, whilst he himself is a scientific marvel, a strange curse seems to follow those who study him. Over the years, at least 7 people closely involved with his discovery and examination have died in strange accidents or from sudden illnesses. This includes the forensic pathologist, the head of the research team, and the mountaineer who found him. Let's look at the Terracotta Army. These thousands of life-size clay soldiers were built to protect China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, in the afterlife. They are an archaeological wonder. But the farmers who first discovered the army in 1974 believe it brought them nothing but misery. Soon after their discovery, their land was taken by the government, their homes were demolished, and their lives were thrown into chaos. Many of them fell into poverty or died prematurely, blaming their misfortune on disturbing the emperor's eternal guards. Finally, we have the Black Orlov diamond, also known as the Eye of Brahma. Like the Hope diamond, this black diamond was supposedly stolen from a statue of a Hindu god. Its curse seems to target its female owners, driving them to take their own lives. At least two of its owners, both Russian princesses, jumped from tall buildings to their deaths to break the curse. The diamond was eventually cut into 3 separate pieces. Since then, no further tragedies have been reported, but the stone's dark history remains, from cursed jewels to haunted dolls and deadly chairs. These artifacts carry stories that make our blood run cold. Science may try to explain them away as coincidence or superstition, but the trail of tragedy and terror they leave behind is hard to ignore. What do you think? Are these objects truly cursed, or are they just a focus for our deepest fears? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mysteries.